going on, family? It's yours truly, Nick Woodard, checking in with you. Another amazing day. Hey, real quick, I want to just share my personal testimony on how my econ, the personal financial success company, has helped change me and my family's life, right? So before my econ, I was living not even paycheck to paycheck. I was living getting paid Friday to being broke on Monday, right? I had credit cards maxed out. I was in debt up to my neck and was clueless about money. So I was introduced to this opportunity by my personal mentor, Mr. Terrence Hill, the founder of the Financial Blueprint Academy, because we believe in giving people a financial peace of mind, right? And he shared this information with me, and based off the first strategy when it comes to cash flow management, I was able to legally adjust my W-4 form as well as my wife's, and we income shifted an extra $700 back into our household each and every month, right? And we took the new cash flow and put it towards our debt. And up to today's date, we have snowballed over $50,000 in debt at the government's expense, right? And on top of that, we have actually cash flowed just over $100,000 by applying these strategies. So I encourage each and every one of you to reach out to anyone you hear who is talking about personal financial success, representing my econ, because we're all about changing lives and we want to welcome you to the financial journey. Have a blessed one. Peace.
Hey, what's going on out there? And today what we're going to do is jump right into our wealth worksheet. So if you have those and if you need one, make sure you put your name and your email address, or just your email address, so that I can drop you the wealth worksheet so you can start working on, your number one asset as well. Okay. So once again, if you want to start working on your number one asset, then drop your email. And then what we'll do is we'll get you that wealth worksheet so that you can understand what we are talking about today, okay? Because as always, guys, what we're doing is we're working on purpose hacks, right? How to pursue our purpose. And if you're just now tuning in and the first time seeing, my name is Michael Holmes, and I'm with the Real University. And what we do at the Real University just simply stands for renewing excellence and advancing leadership, okay? That's real, right? And then what we're talking about is what's missing out of the real you. Okay? And then we go over several things to make sure that your financial freedom can be in place, giving you a cash flow, a personalized cash flow plan, giving you a financial blueprint so that you can get to your end goal. So it's not to come and actually peddle something or another pill, potion, lotion, wrap, or tea, nothing like that, okay? Not like there's anything wrong with that. But the first things first, right? 9 times out of 10, businesses fail. So we have to get the income right. So we got to convert that into cash flow, right? So let me share with you exactly what we mean when we're talking about cash flow, okay? And once again, if you want, I can make sure you get this number one asset worksheet so that you can also, kind of work along with this, and also maybe, do it along, to a recording, or, get it to your home. And so you can actually see, okay, how's everything, really going? So you can see it firsthand and see what your numbers look like maybe. Okay. So let's start with this one now. All right. So as you can see here, this is your basic ingredients for a household, okay? And so what we're talking about already money. We're talking about stuff that you already paying. You're talking about your mortgage, utilities, cell phone, mileage, right? You're driving around, meals and entertainment. How about your Wi-Fi, your internet service, right? All of these things I guarantee you have, okay? These are just basic elements, for a household income or household expenses. And so when we think about it, you have one check maybe coming into your household, but you have that one check going out into several different bills that you're paying on a monthly basis. Every month, day in, month out, right? And if you were like so many of us, when we started, it was just too much month at the end of the money, right? You just didn't have enough. So what we got to do is we got to not only just think about how to increase income, but first and foremost, what if we can rescue our money, okay, and bring it back home? the money that we're writing out, every bill, right? With some of that can be an business expense. So let me show you exactly how you can put that into place, right? So let's say, for instance, you got your mortgage and the percentages that are in the center there, those are estimates, okay? Those are things that we call lifestyle write-offs. If you have we'll come back to that. But these right here are what we call lifestyle write-offs, okay? So pay attention closely. So let's imagine, I'm gonna go ahead and populate these so you can see. And we're looking at a monthly basis, and then we multiply it, of course, by 12 for the year, okay? And what we're talking about is stuff that you already have going on. You are already paying this money out, okay? Wouldn't it make sense to have some of this money returned back to you and be able to use it how you like to use it? Okay, so what I'll be showing you is an equivalent to you having $600,000 in the bank. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by that. Now, so imagine you have your mortgage there, and we're estimating about 20%. Okay, 20% of that is a write-off. Okay, you can actually write it off or a tax deduction. Okay, so that's now $200, $2,400 for the year. Utilities, $500. Again, $100 for the month, $1,200 for the year. Okay, so we look at all of those things. Even the mileage, it ranges between 56 to 58 cents a mile. It's a lot of money that you're throwing away simply by not knowing. Okay. And see, when you're uninformed, a lot of times you are being taken advantage of. Okay. So let's inform you using our wealth worksheet, right? So even your internet, right? Right now you're watching this. You're watching it on your internet service, right? You even have a cell phone, okay? See, those things right there can be write-offs. So what we want to do is show you how to make that. So at the end of the year, you have accumulated $12,020 worth of write-offs, bills that you already have, right? We want to turn it into business expenses, all right? So when we do that, Uncle Sam says what? Then okay, you can write part of this off, okay? Because it is used for your business, right? So let's just round that off to 12,000. And let's take a look at it, okay? If you are, and most of us are that are listening, you are a W-2 employee, right? So when you're a W-2 employee, they say that, hey, same thing, you are uninformed. So therefore, we're going to take, on an average, 30% of your paycheck because you don't know how to manage your money. So we're going to make sure, as Uncle Sam, that we ensure that you take care of us. All right, then we'll give you back what we deem that you have coming to you. Okay, and so think about it. If you're making somewhere in the arena of $50,000 a year, let's say, right, and they're taking 30% right off your check, right, then that's automatically put you to where about 35,000. Okay, for a net wise for the year. And that's not even talking about if you're contributing to your 401k or if you have some type of health insurance, right? So therefore, you see, the money is there. Okay. What we want to do is show you how to use it for your good. All right. Does that make sense? Okay. So let's say, for instance, now 30% has been taken away. So if you're able to write off $12,000, which means that, hey, right now I don't have to pay taxes on this $12,000 because I wrote it off, right? It's a tax deduction. So if you don't have to pay taxes on it, which is 30%, right? Then that means you've earned for yourself $3,600 or 30% of 12,000. Okay. So that's actual dollars that you saved and able to keep in your pocket. If you did not write these off, right? And if you're steadily writing these bills out on a monthly basis, then you have lost 3,600 plus the bills that you wrote out. Okay, so let's look at it now. So that's one step into creating more cash flow for you. Okay, because our goal is to show you that, hey, everybody is looking for only two things, and those two things are right now lifestyle. I want to live my best life right now, right? right? We want to have increases in clothing, shelter, the cars. We want to enjoy life because we work hard for it. We're already exchanging our hard-earned life, right? Our hours. We're exchanging those for dollars. So should we get the whole dollar, right? Okay. Does that make sense? So what we're going to do is there's a lot more people that are like yourself that would love to understand how to do this process. Okay. And so with this process, we'll show you by helping them, point them to us, not you taking your time, right? Then we'll show you how to create an extra couple $100 a month, right? 2,400 for the year, right? So we're not talking about having you go out and do something you're selling pill potions. Lord, we're talking about a couple extra $100 a month. Okay. So now that's $2,400 plus the $3,600 that we saved. Okay. That brings us to $6,000 for the year. Okay. So now you have become what? Your number one asset, which means that my intellect, the education, financial education, I've taken it and I've applied it, and I've taken the bills that I once had and I've changed them to business expenses. Therefore, income shifting, bringing more of my money home to me. So now I have earned what? An extra 6 grand for the year as my step one. Okay. An extra $500 a month is what you have uncovered. People are saying that even all the stats are saying, and the experts are saying that an extra $400 to $500 could have saved most people from going into foreclosure. Okay. So that's what you've uncovered now by simply using what? A strategy. Okay. A strategy. So now, what does that look like in equivalency to, right? What does that compare to? This is what, if I was, when I was telling you about the 600,000 that you had comparison to, let's imagine if you were to create when you do, you can create an extra $6,000 a year. In order to create $6,000 a year, you have to have $600,000 in an account somewhere paying you 1%. Okay. Isn't that awesome? You have just created passive income, a residual income for yourself, equivalent to you having 600 grand in a bank account. Okay. Now, well, it's also equivalent if it's making 3% to having 200 grand, right, into a 401k or something like that, right? So now that's the equivalent to already just understanding income shifting. Or maybe you have an annuity. This is just as an equivalent to $100,000 making 6% a year. You've done this not by accumulating 100 grand or 200 grand or accumulating 600 grand to give you a return per year of 6 grand. No, what you did was simply become informed. And then you made an informed decision to now take these business expenses and use it for your household and increase your cash flow. Okay. So how do you do that? Right? Your goal is always to understand and stay informed, right? So you want to have yourself a home-based business. And if you don't have a home-based business, no matter what you're doing at this present time, and you need something that will, say for instance, may not interrupt your flow. Okay. Let's say it that way. Okay. Let me turn this here. So you may be looking for something that doesn't interrupt your flow. You're already working on your purpose. You're already doing, the end goal, the franchise, or whatever it is that you have in place. This right here can help out your understanding. So it's not just you gaining accumulating income so that you can produce right the return, but it's understanding. Say, hey, I'm going to turn already what I have into a home-based business. And see, with this, with the My Econ system and Real University to help you with that process, you can actually turn that income. You can income shift so that now those bills become business expenses, and now money as an issue, excuse me, changes. Okay, you have now shifted the money. That money now you can use it to pay down debt, to pay down taxes, right? I mean, to eliminate debt and to also reduce your taxes, right? So you want to make sure that you're always in the right place to be increasing your cash flow before you start thinking about increasing your income. Do the things or correct the things that are taking away from your money. Plug the holes up first. When you do that, then you're in a place to now have a firm foundation to build on your purpose pursuits, to do the things that you've been called to do, okay? Because as we know, there are only two financial goals, and that's your current lifestyle and that's your future lifestyle. Okay. And you want to have things or strategies in place to be able to accommodate both of those. And a lot of times people say, well, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to start. I got, $0. I got, a 350 credit score. I have nobody to talk to. Okay. So now you have a strategy to get to there. You don't have to say, hey, I need to jump into this so that I can sell this. So I can sell, get it back out there and sell, Mortimer, sell, right? That's not your case. But your case is to trumpet your purpose, is to push the crusade by helping other individuals get to their personal financial destinies. By not taking away from what you're already doing, just point the way. Hey, did you know that you can create more income or more cash flow by doing X, Y, and Z? What does that mean? Oh, I'm not sure, but here's a video that explains it. This is helping me to work on my X, Y, and Z, okay? And see what that does is it helps you to take everything off of you, but at the same time create extra streams of income or multiple streams of income by leveraging the time and efforts of others. Okay. And you're still building your business, you're still building your foundation, you're still building your charity, you're still building your brick foundations. Okay, whatever that is that you're doing for yourself, you're still able to do that. But now you're able to attract more people to your crusade, to your purpose, to your end goal, because you're not just talking to them about you and your particular product, service, or idea. You're talking to them in a consultant manner with what helps them. And then after you get them to a point, not you, but after you point them to the strategies and the solutions that can help them, then by automatically they come back and find out, okay, what it is that you do. Or maybe they just point the way. This guy is awesome, this lady is awesome. Okay, and maybe they help you become a center of influence in another particular area or another particular warm market. Okay, so, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you today. And if you need, once again, the wealth worksheet, please just drop your email, and we'll check back in here and make sure we get that to you. But remember, we're only looking at two things. You're looking at your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle. You want to do things right now, and you want to make sure that you have money or assets that are creating more money for you for your future lifestyle. But you got to remember the four things that are in your way. Those are your inflation. If you don't have something outpacing inflation, then your money is going backwards technically, okay? You're losing buying power, right? And then if you haven't reduced your taxes, especially your income taxes, okay? Then you're also it's the largest bill that you have. That's 30% of your income taken right away. So you gotta address the tax issue, okay? It's not enough just to increase your dependence and not really understanding what you have put yourself in danger by doing just an increase of your dependence without understanding why. Okay. And then the third thing, you got to reduce your debt. You see, these things, when you do these things, they increase your cash flow. Okay, which means that you have more money to last longer. That's cash flow. Income just says, hey, I got paid. But cash flow says, hey, we're going to apply this so they can make us more money or to last longer. So if you're getting paid 40 grand, you're living on only 20 grand a year. So your cash flow loans last longer. But if you are making $2 million a year and you're, spending $3 million a year, you're still broke. Okay. So that's what we want to line up for you. And then the three things, well, the last thing of that four, you have your inflation, you have taxes, and you have debt. But the fourth thing is less than adequate investing, right? Because all the money has been taken. So you don't have the right type of investments out there, okay? So all your money has been zapped. So we want to increase your cash flow by stopping the things that starting you or taking away from your money, okay? And then we want to give you the solutions to overcome those four hurdles, okay? That's cash flow management, that's business income, and that's investment income, okay? So if you ever need anything, like I say, we are working today with our wealth worksheet, your number one asset. Okay. So if you need anything, visit www.purposepursuer.com, and we'll be more than happy to help you with your purpose pursuit, no matter what that is. Okay. Let's find out and see what the best way that we can help you as well. Peace.
I'm super excited about my econ because of the freedom, the flexibility that it allowed for me and my family to have. Before my econ, I was in the military and we had more month than we had money. After applying the strategies and using the system, we've been able to cash flow up to $700,000. I have retired without having to get a retirement job, and my wife is on the same path to retire within the next 2 years, so we could just live our life on purpose and with our kids. That's why I'm excited about my econ.